2010 by statistics of Bureau of Japan, in America, people afford college through mishmash of private and federal loans, grants, and scholarships. This is true. This is true to many of us. We pay our tuition with either the college grants, loans, and stuff, and the scholarships. But don't you think we pay too much for tuition?
Mm-hmm.
So, as you all know, school is something that we go to so we can have a bright future. And it's either some of us either get financial aid or pay it off of our pocket loans. But college tuition is pretty expensive for those of us who take loans. But yeah. So I personally had to take a loan, and I have to. I feel that pressure of having to pay it off, and I don't want to feel pressure because I don't want to take loans because loans the interest could go up or whatever the case is. By the time I graduate, I'm going to have a big loan, and so now I feel like I have done enough research to let you know the how college tuition has risen, and there are students that graduate and already have a big debt because of the loans that they have to pay off. But today I will share with you the tuition, how college tuition can be lowered. I will share with you a problem of why college tuition should be lowered, and also a cause and solution of how we can lower tuition. So college tuition is very expensive to many students that do not have the money to pay off, so they choose to get loans, and so they can accomplish the goal, and sometimes it can be impossible to pay for college. So according to Steve Goodman, tuition at Stanford University in 1980 and 81, tuition was $6,285. 32 years later, Stanford tuition has risen to $38,700. This was and the tuition in 2011 and 2012 was $40,050. And I feel like tuition it's keep going up for, I believe, many no reasons, and it's not as it is now. It's probably higher. So I find that is one of the problems why people do not go to college anymore. And also, according to Global Post by Van Thompson, one of the most serious consequences of tuition increase is risen the college of dropout rate. 44% of the students enroll in college and fail to obtain a bachelor's degree within 6 years, and high cost of college can be a major factor in the decision of dropout. According to 2011 Harvard Graduate of Education study. This is a problem because students are not obtaining their college degree because they cannot pay for college. And the tuition is so high, it's keeping them, like I said, it's keeping them from going to college and completing their goals. So I will share with you, now that you have a better understanding of what the problem is about, of how college tuition is increasing. College students don't really know the reasons of why tuition is really high, but here are some reasons why. According to Van Thompson, in an article posted on Global Post, budget cuts have hit the public institutions especially hard, and schools often have to raise tuition to cover the cost. The budget cuts cause tuition to keep increasing and having students to pay for tuition. So the reason why tuition is increasing is because of budget cuts. Since they're cutting a lot of things, they're making students pay for those things in tuition so they can pay off what they had to take off. College tuition is being high to some students that enroll in college and do not make it to the end. College is so high that the dropout rate keeps increasing, and that's making students not go to college because they cannot afford or they don't want to take any loans because they know that loans are going to kill them in the end, even though they're already going to have a degree. So now that I explained the cause of the increase of tuition, I will share with you some of the solutions to not increase college tuition fees. There are a couple of college faster and help us pay less money for tuition. So there are a couple things that can be done. So according to the International Business Times, all colleges in France are publicly funded, and then they are no charge. Oh wait, I'm sorry. All colleges in France are publicly funded, and no charge significant amounts of the year tuition compared to American universities. I believe that colleges should be more government funded so they can have us pay less for college. So right here, as you see, the U.S., United States, pays almost the triple of what France pays. Like if we are more government funded like France, we can probably pay less than half of what we're paying in the United States. And another solution would be that for online courses, because online courses are much faster and they're much easier to obtain a bachelor's degree. It takes a shorter time also. And now so everyone wants to go to college and get a good college education, but college may not be so affordable to everyone who has to pay for it out of pocket or obviously get a loan. So I have shared with you the problem, a common solution of how college tuition has been increasing and how to decrease it. So tuition may be high, but there's always a reason for you to push forward and